Today we're trying Everclear, taking a shot with no reaction. That's the goal.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not letting that fucking video finish. If you want to see it, just go back and look at the original video. But my boy, what did we learn today? What did we learn? Because, whew, let me tell you something. Your exact reaction is exactly the appropriate reaction, the only fucking reaction you ever will take when it's your first time doing Everclear. Let me tell you something. If I could be afforded a little bit of time for TikTok, I would like to give y'all a story time about my very first time doing Everclear. And it was no straight shot. I thought smart about it. I mixed that shit with orange juice because the buddy of mine that bought the full bottle, the same exact size you got, told me, motherfucker, you gotta mix this with something because it is straight gas. It's gasoline. That's what you'll be drinking. It ain't alcohol. You said it yourself. It's like 190 proof, some fucking alcohol by volume. Like, you will be seeing God if you take too much of those. Too much of those. With all that being said, here's my story time. So the very first time I took Everclear, I drank Everclear with orange juice. We were up in the mountains of Arizona, fucking, camping because, that's what we do. But anyway, so we're just having fun, having a good old time, drinking beer. And then my buddy over here is like, hey, yo, I got this bottle of Everclear. I've got a full jug of OJ. Let's fucking drink that shit. And I'm like, well, we're out of beer, so fuck it. Let's do it. Needless to say, half a bottle later, and I'm not realizing this because at the time I was young, wild, and young, dumb, and full of, young, wild, and free. We'll go with that. I'm almost way too fucking embarrassed to even bring this up, but anyway, half a bottle of Everclear later, it is literally, I want to say, around 1 o'clock in the morning. We're still out partying at our campground. Let's just say young Toga Man, before he realized that Toga Man would be a thing, was so blacked out that he literally saw things that weren't there. Mind you, a lot of my friends thought that I was going insane because I heard a pack of wild coyotes in the distance howling, and I thought that they were coming for us. Needless to say, young Toga Man thought one of the motherfuckers decided to approach us at the campground. So what did young Toga Man do? The only thing young Toga Man could do in that situation. And that is grab a fucking katana and get ready to fight a coyote. Now, I don't know why the fuck we had a katana there. We had 2 katanas there for some reason. I think it was because I was like hanging out with some weird ass motherfucker that was into like ninja shit. Like this motherfucker literally bought shurikens and shit too. Like I don't fucking know. Like we were stupid. Anyway, so here I am, fucking sword in hand, running after this coyote. All my friends holding me down to the ground, fucking yelling at me. We're all fucking wrestling, and they're trying to get the sword out of my hand. Finally managed to wrestle the sword out of my hand, but I managed to break the grip because back in the day, young Toga Man had the strength of like 1,000 fucking drunk motherfuckers trying to raid a beer fridge. Now I know I sound like I'm roping around in circles. Anyway, long story short, I beat up the coyote. And this is where y'all will be like, oh my god, animal abuse. Nah. Let me get to that point. We finally got me to calm down. And then upon further review, I realized that what I was beating up was a park bench. So to the campground in Arizona, many years later, I apologize for that. I'm pretty sure there was like some video of it somewhere. And yeah, I did pay for the damage. Needless to say, there was nothing left of that park bench when I was done with it. Not my proudest moment. That being said, y'all have a nice day.